Okay, we're getting ready to start Monday Night Team Battle Chess in less than 30 seconds.
10.
Here we go.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Waiting to be paired. Everything looks okay. Here we go. 2203. Ever played this guy before? Yeah, I lost to him last time. All right. I don't remember playing this guy before. I want him to develop that piece. I don't know. I'm completely out of theory here. But I think you're supposed to wait till this piece comes to here before you capture. So that's what I'm doing. I want to do that because I want to blunt that bishop, especially after we exchange stuff here in the center. I don't want that bishop coming down here or here. Now I'm going to capture here. I've been in this position before, I believe. I'm not absolutely sure because I don't know my theory. I guess he doesn't know it either because he's thinking a lot. Okay, he's doing this because he doesn't want me to do this and protect this pawn and hold a pawn. I'm actually wondering about going there. It seemed like I did look at something, a similar position once. Maybe it was here and then exchange. Seems like that's how it played out. I'm not going to try to hold that pawn. That would be crazy. Play here. Let this guy sit for a while. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this. He may play something like this. Okay, now I could go here and then here. That'd be one way to do this. Get a knight on that square. I think I kind of want to do that. I'm going to be surprised if he does that. He doesn't need to do that. I'm not going to fight for this pawn. So he goes there, huh? I'm tempted to go here to hold the pawn, just make him work a little to get it. I don't really have a good square for this piece. He's just sitting here defending this pawn. I kind of like that idea. I'll do this, see what he does. He may advance his d pawn. Okay, he puts another piece on this pawn. I'm thinking about this. I play here. Knight plate takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. He wouldn't do all that. Queen takes because he would lose this piece. That piece is a good defender of his king side, and he'll leave these white squares undefended. But if I do that, he could take this pawn. What's my threat after that? I play here, he plays here. Take, take, and then the knight would go here. Let's see if he does that. I mean, he's not going to fall for something like that. He's 2,200. I'm trying to build my rating back up. He's number 3 in the tournament, and I'm number 4. I don't know why I'm seated that high. I guess the super strong players just start here. I don't know where they are. Really? That's interesting. Let's see. I can take here first. I guess he's serious about getting this pawn back. I guess I'll play here. So you can play here? Maybe. I am threatening this capture. Capture, yep, that's what he does. So now maybe I need to move this knight to here. Yeah. My knights are just moving around the board. I'm kind of waiting until I can get a target. You could play here, and we could play. Oh, hey. Hey, Justin. I hope you do well tonight. You may play e4. Captures. That opens this file for him. This pawn's going to be a little weak. I don't know that I should do that. So if he pushes, maybe play here. I could sit on that square. I sure could. Wow. Okay, he's serious about weakening this pawn. Do I play a 1 or 2? Is the question. If I play up 2, I'd permanently weaken that square. I'm thinking I've got to go up 1. Like this. Now he goes back. Well, he's attacking this pawn. I think I bring the rook to the file. He guards the pawn. And I may very well want to play this pawn up and break against his center. Okay, he's probably going to come after this weak pawn now. go here? Where do I go? He's got those center pawns. I've got to do something about those. Okay. If I play here, knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. I've got to get his knight out of e5, I believe. I've got to do something about this piece. I wanted to play here, but I didn't think that was the right move. There may be some tactics in there that I'll... 4 clumps of isolated pawns. My game. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That'll be bad in the end game. Yeah, I want to push his knight back out. Huh. Okay. This pawn's got to go forward. It's got to get traded off. I think he'll probably bring these rooks to the center. Wow. Okay, I can capture with the pawn, and then my weak pawn's not a problem. I can capture this way. He may very well play f3, and this pawn is still a problem. I think the move is to play this. Next, I need to get this piece off this square so I can support that guy with this guy with another pawn. This one. This bishop is cutting right through my position. I think he actually kind of helped me out a little bit. I got my rooks connected. They're defending each other. When my queen moved up. I kind of have a plan now. And after that, he's attacking this pawn. I could defend it this way. That's one thing I could do. I could bring a rook behind it. I actually kind of want to play this move. Because then that piece... What I want to do is move this down here and trade off that white squared bishop. The thing's just too strong. You know, it's stronger than mine. It's cutting through my position. I need to eliminate that piece if I can. He's probably going to bring a rook to the center, and if he does, to the c file. If he brings a rook over here, I'm going to have to think about doubling rooks like this. Why did he do that? Why would he move there? He must be planning on going over here. I still believe in wanting to trade that bishop. I'm going to pre-move that. They didn't make it to the end game. Oh, sorry about that, man. If he captures, I'm going to recapture. I need to get this rook to here and this pawn up, maybe even bring this bishop to here. I'm not sure. This piece is pretty strong now. I should double on the files, what I should do. Okay, where's he going? Here? No. Where's he going with that move? He's attacking the d pawn. defend it like this. I may put my queen on that square and centralize it. I don't understand why he's not bringing a rook to the... Yeah, there you go. We knew he'd do it sooner or later. Go here, here. He might exchange. I don't think so, though. He can bring this rook to here and then double. If he does do that, I might have to think about exchanging. And he didn't. That's kind of curious. I don't know why he would move that piece back like that. I think I'm going to do this. He captures. I capture the queen. Oh, he's going to bring the other rook over. That's what he's up to. My bishop's better than his. He's got all these pawns on dark squares. Now he's going to bring the rook over. Okay, if I play here, we exchange. His rook can't come to the 7th, but he can come to the 8th. And he does own the file. Do I want that exchange, though? I mean, his queen is nice where it is. I wonder about removing his queen. The alternative would be to move here. Push. He couldn't come in here. It'd be some work for him to ever get there. He could come here, though, is the problem. If I play here with my queen, if I play here, he can play his rook to here. I don't really want that. I think I'm going to play here. I want his queen out. And I think he will exchange. Yeah. I'm curious to see what he does now. He comes to the 8th. I come up. Okay, now, if I play here, and he plays here, we can trade out on that square. Just that that's going to help him. I'll play up. He can play his bishop to here after this move. If we exchange, his rook position is really great until he moves it. I guess I've got time. I can play that move later. I got to move a little faster. I want this diagonal. My rook is guarding that pawn and this pawn. Everything's cool down here. Yeah, I got a plan here on how to do this. I've got to get my king in the right position. See, if I go here and I play here, I get the file. We trade. I get a bishop on this square. He's going to take this diagonal, and I've got to start moving my king. I will have to move my king rapidly. That pawn needs to be on that square. I'm wondering if I even need to do that before we trade, because I've got to stop him from making this advance. Got to be a little careful here. Can't let his rook get any more active than it is right now. I'm ready to trade rooks. Now I got to find a way to get my king in. Where does my king get in? Over here, maybe? Got to really watch out because this thing cannot get to here and attack that pawn. That would be extremely bad. It's going to weaken this pawn. I think I'm going to have to play on the king's side. At least his bishop doesn't have these entry squares. His bishop can't come into any of these squares because where my king is. The question is, can I move up here? I honestly think I can. If I move here and he plays here, I push, he captures, I capture, he captures. Okay, that's not good. I play here, he plays here. I think I've got to do this. I think I've got to do it this way. He's definitely going to capture. It's time for me to move my king up that way. I need an entry square for my king. Like here to here to here. That's how I can get into his position. He can't come in here. He can't come in anywhere over here. My king's going to go this direction. That's his weakest point. That one and this one. But this one I can get to, I believe. I think that's the plan, because I don't think his king can get in anywhere over here. We're both low on time, which means mistakes could happen, of course. Yeah, he knows that's a problem. Captures. Coming behind this one, maybe. If I play here and we trade out, am I ever going to be able to get in there? Okay, I've decided I'm going to try this. I don't have enough time to really analyze this. Okay, that was his strongest move. Now, how's my king going to get through here? Pawns, pawns, pawns. What? Look at this. Captures, captures, push, capture, capture, capture. Okay. He wants this. Capture, capture. King here. Push. I have to capture with the bishop. Okay, I can't capture that thing. I got to go all the way over here. He offered a draw. We're taking a draw. I mean, it's a drawn position, I believe. All right. Started off with a draw. That's worse. I mean, that's better than a loss. This guy I've played before. Played him one time and I beat him. $7:30. Game 1 over. Oh, this. Look at what I do here. C3 Sicily play here. Out of theory. Who's out of theory on move 2? Me. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Oh, I want to play this move. I remember now. I looked at this with my computer. So actually, I kind of am in theory. Still. A little bit. I am a little bit in theory. Gosh, I'm number 35. I went from being number 4 to being number 35. All right, I'm going to do this. I guess I'm going to take with the queen. I need some rating points. I need to get my rating back up. Okay, now this was what I'd looked at before. And then you can take the d pawn when you want to. He has an isolated d pawn here that's going to be very weak in the end game. Oh, that's a long ways off, but you know that's there. So what I'm going to try to do is take this pawn with this bishop, put this knight here, probably castle king side, bring a rook here on the open file, all that stuff. He may play here. If he does, I am not going to take that thing. If I had a win in that last game anywhere. He drops the. Wait a second. If I play here, he drops this in. I move away. He trades, and I've got a weak pawn myself. I don't want that. Thinking about castling, actually. Well, maybe I can do this in the short run. Because if he plays here, I'll trade out and win a pawn. He could play here. Put another piece on this square. Yep, that's what he did. I think he wants to drop this knight in. Here, I could play here and essentially do the same thing. Just put another piece on that square. Just try to stop him from bringing his knight in. Awesome, Justin won. Cool. Now here, oh, he's threatening this. The pawn's pinned to my king. I wouldn't be able to recapture. So I'm going to castle. So that's not a threat. Figure this one's coming here next. That one's probably coming there next, and now I'll have to make a decision. Could play this piece here. Or I can play it here. I think I will play it here. I want a blockader there. I want a knight or another knight, either one. I want one sitting there, blockading the D pawn. This queen's kind of bugging me over here. What's it up to? Well, he's got knight right there. Forking these two. I don't like that at all. I guess I'm going to have to play here to stop that knight from coming out there. Now my queen's under attack. Queen guards this pawn, so I can't go too far away. I could play here. We could trade queens. The knight will have to come back here to capture it. He may go here. Against this guy. Gosh, I was looking at that and I almost forgot to take with the knight. You know, I could have taken his queen. That's what I get for looking away. No. His move captured a knight. If I'd taken his queen, he would have captured my knight with check. King moves. Then recapture the queen. He ends, and I capture his knight. I lose a piece. So that was not in the cards. Blundered a piece in the opening. Yeah. Well, dig deep. Maybe you can beat him. Win one for the team. Little Rat Chess. Don't forget my YouTube channel, R00KPAWN, Rook Pawn. Also, my Twitch channel. Every time this guy trades a minor piece, which is a bishop or a knight, he gets us a step closer to the end game. In the end game, he's got a big fat weakness sitting right here. So he shouldn't be doing that. Oh yeah, viewer 4114. Don't know who you are, but he says, hey, it happens. It does. But welcome. Patricio Mercado. Oh, he took my queen. This guy's on which team? Memphis Just Hope. Okay, well, that's fine, but I'm going right back where I was. I don't want this pawn moving. There's that square. Okay, if I play rook here, he plays knight here, and then I play rook here, he could play knight here attacking this rook. Maybe I need to bring this rook over. Because I suspect we're going to trade one anyway. Here, I'm going to have to trade rooks. Can't give him that square. Oh, this guy guards it. Hey, it happens. Viewer 4114. You gotta watch out for that stuff. I dropped from number, I drew, and I went from number 4 to number 35. Okay. So how do I make this happen? I play here. Play here. He captures. Knight captures. He plays here and forks me. Forks my 2 rooks. I have to trade one of them. And then he's coming in. He's got the file. I don't want that. Play here. Attack that one. I like that a lot better. I like where my pieces are. Assuming I don't miss a tactic. Get this pawn moving. That's a great square. I need a piece on it. I actually wonder if he'll do this. I think it's good for me. Well, waiting for opponent. He did do it. Captures. Captures. That's not any good. I think I play here now. Keeps his knight off that square. I want my piece on that square. I think it's time for my king to enter this position. King here, king here, king here. Go into the end game. Well, we're in the end game. Okay, he can go here. He sure can. See, I can play there and attack this pawn. He'll trade rooks, won't he? Because I'm not only attacking the pawn. I play here, I'm attacking that pawn. I'm also threatening that fork. I think then he might have to exchange. Is that correct? Well, the fork doesn't work because he'll just trade rooks. This knight may be coming into this point, this position, right here. Let's see, knight here. Knight here. Is that what he's going to do? Force me to trade? Here, here. It's not really great. I think I gotta bring my king over. Gotta at least get my king to this square. He has a square he can come in on. I don't really have one, except that one. He can always kick it. Wow, didn't expect that. What's he up to? Okay, now what about this? Threatening to win a pawn and the fork. Oh, the fork doesn't work because his knight's there. Good calculation, sort of. Not really. I really feel like I've got a good position. I've got to figure out how to win this, though. Like, what do you do to win this position? Maybe knight here, and then into here. It's allowing him to move that one. If I move here, this knight can check me there or here. I ever dislodge this piece. I could start marching these pawns. Actually, I do want to do that. I want to move those pawns up the board a little. We have to analyze this game, okay? Something crazy happened, Justin? Okay, if I go here, force him to kick it, come back. Well, I could come back here. Attack this thing. This rook was here. I've actually thought about doubling on the file. I was thinking about that. If he didn't have any checks, I could do this. If he moves the knight, I double. No kidding. That move surprised me. I didn't see that one coming. Take, and he's got the knight and the rook. That means I've got to do this. I have to guard this square. Yep, and I've got to figure out something to do about this quickly. Maybe here with my king. So yeah, so he captures. Now I've got a weak pawn. Sure do. I got a very weak pawn. Blundered a piece on move 8. Did you win, Justin? Even after that? Okay, he's coming after this pawn. King moves, so I can bring the other rook over. Or maybe king goes here. Got a minute 20 here. Let me see. What do I do about this? What do I do about this? This pawn is really weak. If I move here, he could check me here. I need to get another defender on this. I guess it could be the knight, but he's going to be threatening that knight. I'll play this. I am, yeah, now focus. I am critically low on time here. 45 seconds. This piece can come back here too. Captures, captures here, forking to 2. That's one thing I could play for. I remember this guy. I had a tough game with him last time too. I sure did. I don't want to trade off those knights and lose these pawns. Okay, he's threatening this with another one. He's going to give me this pawn? I'm going to take it because I'm getting low on pawns here and low on time. I'm curious to see how he captures here. Okay, I got to go this way, looks like. Okay, he's going after that pawn. I'm going to have to advance it. He can trade rooks right here if he wants. He's going after this pawn? What's this? I'm not really sure what he's doing here. I would not have played this move, but maybe he sees something I don't. He went there and checked me. Oh, great. I just forked my king and rook. Moving too fast. No, I can't do that. I gotta do this. Well, it looks like I'm going down to Mercado. I don't know, Justin. I'm not sure. Depends. Don't really think I can, but we'll see. That's what happens when you move too fast. I need another miracle draw. Another insane draw. This is the second time in this game I've been knight forked. I've been moving too fast, and I've been ignoring his knight. You know, that in game, until he got that stuff on the e file with the rooks, I was really doing great. Then that business with the rooks. Take, knight takes. Can I win this? Can I win that pawn? Where's the knight moves? I've got to capture. I guess we're going to find out if this is won or lost. Now it might be a draw. I think he let me off the hook. I'm going right here and I'm going to win his pawn. The dude better move because I will flag him. I guarantee you this one's a draw. Go after the pawn, dude. You see what I did? Justin, did you see that? Oh my gosh. That was a rough game. 2 draws. Did you see how I moved my king backwards toward h8 to draw? And my draw dropped for a second there. Yeah, no kidding. Mine too. Although it didn't matter. I could go to h8 and draw it or take the h pawn and draw. I think that's in 100 end games you must know. If it's not, it should be. Waiting to be paired. 8 o'clock. Looks like 3 games. Oh, he finished the book. Cool. I need to order that book. I want to know what the 100 end games are. I want to know what the... Oh, yeah. Justin had a crazy game, apparently. Oh, Justin's waiting to be paired. "30 minutes left in the tournament." Shout out to my boy Brent, if you're watching. Was I black in both those games? Illinois Dinosaur. An Illinois Dinosaur is rated 1,000. Did you like my shout out to Brent? Oh, you drew Engineered Attack? He crushed me last time. That guy's really good. Brent will hear it sooner or later. If not tonight, he'll hear it in the replay. Either on Twitch or... Oh, what's this called? Is this the Archangel? Well, I do the same thing every time I capture. No, that's a book. That's a book I need to write. 101 end games you must know. I'm, of course, completely out of theory here. The Illinois Dinosaur. Ding, 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 ding. What? It's playing there? What's this dinosaur up to? Andy Castles. Castles and gives me the F pawn. Well, you know me. I can't resist grabbing a pawn. Larry Evans said, "A pawn is a pawn is a pawn is a pawn." I just played queen takes f7. He castled queenside and left the f pawn hanging. I grabbed it. I don't know. Move number. I don't know. Where's that sneaky Russian? I guess he's going to play here. I'm going to have to take it. Oh, holy cow, that's really getting ugly. If I take that, it's got a pin on this. I don't know about all that. I think I'm going to collect my pawn and run. State's rated 1,000. How much has he played? Looks like he's relatively new on here. The Illinois Dinosaur might know a few tricks. I gotta be a little careful here. Okay, job one is to break this pin. Job two is to finish my development. Okay. Knight here. For you beginners, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, queen takes, queen takes, king takes. So I can safely play this move. Attacks my queen. Why is he doing that? I'll take it. Put the knight here, it'll guard this forever. I need to play it safe a little here. I really do. Even though it's an Illinois Dinosaur. If I could beat this dinosaur quickly enough, then I could play another game. Piece of resistance. I'll push his queen back. I do want to do it this way. The dinosaur's going down. What, you have an opinion about it? What, that it's too easy? You know, I don't make the pairings. They do. Here we go. I think I could have played it better. Where? Grabbing more material? Well, you could be right. It wouldn't be the first time. Look, he offered me a draw. You gotta love that. The dude offered me a draw. It's like that night I was trying to mate that guy with a bishop and knight, and he kept offering me a draw. I mean, that was irritating. Let's see. Check. King back over. This check. King back over. He has to go that way if he wants to keep the pawn. This doesn't really give up anything. You'll have to play here. I needed an easy round. I'm not going to have 3 draws in a row. That last end game was ridiculous. I can't believe I let all that happen. I need to be finishing this guy off, not messing around. Like right there. Could have played d4. Okay, after that move, I'll play that. What's the quickest way to win this game? Go all the way back over here and go after that pawn? I don't think so. That last game, that tricky knight got that guy in trouble. This knight was very tricky, and it wasn't tricky. I'm ready to end this one. Ready to get a queen like this. I'm going to take that pawn just because I'm evil. No, I'm not going to get a bishop and checkmating with a bishop and knight. I'm in a hurry. His coach told him to play it out till mate. Bing. +0. I got 0 points for that. Sand Rookie Knights are in 5th. Rochester in 7th. The leader is Awestruck. Followed by somebody Floppy Mojo. Followed by yours truly. Oh, followed by Jody. He's on plan. That's good. I'm the only one streaming. Isn't that great? A Midland player is streaming. Up against. Did you hear that? Can you hear that? The dude berserked me. He berserked me. He berserked me. I don't even know what opening this is. I'm completely out of theory here. No idea. Whoa. There, huh? He's already used half a minute. Bink. I learned that reading my system, Brent. Now I can advance it to there. I know, he berserked me. Trust me, I'm getting ready to berserk him on the board. This guy berserked me? Me? Rook pawn, also known as Deep Geek? What did he do? He played G3. I'm going to do this. Kick that knight back. Come in here, can he? Maybe here. Okay. Knight here. Yeah. Okay. exchanges. The disrespect, I'm telling you, man. No, I don't get no respect, you know? 2100s, this guy's not even 1800 and he's berserking me. Let's see here. Capture. At least I have one of the files. Or do I need to do that at all? I could wait. I could threaten this piece. I could play here. Make him move his rook. That'd probably just help him. Pawn takes, knight takes. Okay, for the beginners. Pawn takes, knight takes, rook takes. I don't know about this. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. What is my strategic plan? I can play here and kick the knight out. I'm thinking about doing that. This piece has got to go somewhere. I do want to kick this piece out. Watch out for tactics. They're everywhere. At least now if he... Oh. Well. Here to guard it or here? I vote here. That's a threat. Hitting his queen. Oh, he can go back. That'll work. I play d5. Or do I bring the rook over here? I kind of want to play rook here. I got a feeling if you give this guy enough time, he'll make a horrible mistake. I can also kick this piece. I want to do that. You like the way I said he'd make a horrible mistake? That was very charitable. D5. I can make him exchange rooks. Dude, you're down to 3 minutes almost. Oh, he played D5, D4. Okay. Did he hang a pawn? CD, CD, knight D, knight D, bishop D. This one's going to be out there on his lonesome, but it's all right. I like my position. As long as I don't do something stupid. Say what? Didn't expect that move. I didn't expect that move at all. I think he lost some material, didn't he? Bishop guards the rook guards the other bishop. This check's allowed. My king goes up. Oh, he can't even check me here because of this piece. So everything holds. I feel a lot better about this game now. Now that I'm about 100% won. Okay, don't say 100%. You know what happens, don't you? Yeah, you end up down in a knight and pawn endgame where you don't have a knight. That was not a miracle draw. That was a mess up on his part, and then I managed to draw it. I think I should get double the points for what? I should get double the rating points for playing this guy. Oh man, I hit back to the tournament. I meant to hit pause. How do I get out of this? I don't have time for another game. Hey, Floppy, do you know a way to get out of this? Do I have to play another game? I'm going to get paired before 10 minutes is up, that's for sure. I won't even get to play top colorful goat. Engineered attack is very good. 2,400. How do I go back to pause? Is there a way to do it? I already played this guy. I ought to berserk this guy. Okay, I never berserk. Don't do it, man. I even hovered over that berserk button. Thanks for the shout out, but you blew my witness protection. I have to disappear now. I didn't say what your handle was, your name. I just said shout out to Brent. Scroll down and there is pause under all the teams. I didn't realize that. We're going to play the same thing again, dude. This is going to play his bishop here. I should have berserked this guy. I need to win this game in the next 9 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay, I don't want to say your name. The person who shall remain nameless has sent me 2 text messages. They're so long I don't have time to read them because they go back off the screen. But I will look at them as soon as I beat this dinosaur. You never know when you're going to play a dinosaur or a goat. The dinosaurs are easier than the goats. Isn't that a surprise? This is a strange kind of world I'm in, you know? I'm streaming. I can hear myself talking, but I can't hear anybody else. I can read their comments. I'm kind of like a little Hikaru. Although I'm bigger than Hikaru. I'm like a big little Hikaru. That's what I am. A big little Hikaru. Nakamura. I guess here and here, maybe. Here. I don't know. Oh, here. Remember I was looking at that one last game? Last time I played the dinosaur? I wonder how old this dinosaur is, by the way. I don't know. So if I play here, I'm hitting that pawn, I'm hitting that pawn. I'm chasing pawns again. I know what a certain friend of mine would say about that. But I am just playing, you know, a dinosaur. So I'm going to try it and see what happens. Maybe he'll castle. And he did. Bishop here, knight here, guards that square. Queen here. Exchange queens, bishop takes. This is extremely bad. I will only do this when I'm playing dinosaurs. Otherwise, I will never do this. How much time do I have left to beat this guy? 6 minutes. I got to ramp it up. And he's got 8 minutes. He could stall. I don't believe he'll do that. Even if we go over, I think he's legitimately trying to play good chess. So, there you go. All right, if you insist. Greedy, greedy. I'm like the greed machine. That should be my handle. Man, the guy was so greedy. You offer him a pawn, even though it's poison, he'd take it. Even if he dropped his queen in the next minute. He couldn't resist. It's like cocaine. He had to grab another one. Greedy, greedy. Okay. Illinois dinosaur is probably just getting back into chess after years of not playing chess. 4.5 minutes. Yeah, there you go. I've got 9 minutes and 23 seconds. I'm going to try to play all my moves in the next 9 minutes and 26 seconds. I will not let my time go below 9 minutes. I will sell no wine before it's time. This guy can't win for losing. Now forked his rooks. Oh well, he'll get better someday if he lives long enough. That's terrible. Why did I say that? I should not have said that. I think this guy's improving. He's going to get there. Exactly. If he doesn't go extinct, let's kick his rook around a little. Oh, thank you. If he doesn't go extinct. I shouldn't be talking about him this way, dude. I mean, he's probably a nice guy. He just got back into chess and he's trying to learn the moves again. Awesome. Did I make it? I think I did. 2 minutes, 42 seconds. That counts. Click pause this time. All right, are we going to talk about this tonight or are we going to talk about it Friday? Fitzwilliam Darcy, congrats to Santa Barbara. Oh, wow. I am. So, Justin, you want to get on Zoom for a few minutes and look at your game? All right, let's do it. I'll meet you in the Zoom room and anybody else that wants to be there. Oh, you're in the original Zoom room? Oh, you're in the one we use on Friday, Justin? Oh, you're playing a game. Well, I'll go to the Zoom room and wait on you. Okay, and if Poppy Mojo wants to come, maybe I should put in the chat window something like the Little Rock Chess Zoom room is now open in honor of our former club president. Okay, I'm going to go to the Zoom room now. Good game, Dinosaur. And that's it. I'm going to stop streaming. That's it for tonight. 2 wins and is it 3 wins? 3 wins and 2 draws, something like that. I don't think I lost. All right. Anyway, that's better than losing. So that's it for tonight. Bye.